Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. This week we don't have just one wisdom teacher to lead us into our meditation. We have a bunch of different teachers this week. And the theme of today's meditation is the science of our bodies while we meditate. What happens in our bodies? Why is meditation such a powerful tool? Beatrix, a very good morning. Hello. Awesome seeing you. So let's get into this. The science of what happens in our bodies as we meditate has always fascinated me. Your body, mind is a really complex technology of which you are the operator. When you first started driving a car, it's more than likely that someone took the time to teach you how to operate that piece of technology. And while through practice you've become proficient at moving yourself from A to B, some people take that practice more seriously and go on to become highly professional at driving their machines on race courses, making minute intuitive adjustments at speeds that boggle the mind. When it comes to our human bodies and minds, most of us didn't have the privilege of a great driving instructor to help us grow into skillful operators. And we were mostly left in the space of, well, figure it out as you go along. Danae, good morning. Hello, great seeing you. With most other technologies, we have some degree of choice in whether we want to engage with it or not. But your human body is your daily vehicle for the duration of your stay here. And why not become a pro at driving it? Yagi Vasudev says, meditation is that dimension of science which focuses on creating the right kind of interior so that you can live a peaceful and joyful life. Evita Ochel says, both science and spirituality tell us today that meditation and mindfulness strengthen our mental control. The more we feel conscious of and in control of our thoughts and our emotions, the more empowered we become to take effective action that is most suitable for our health and our life. Maggie, good morning. Awesome seeing you. Hello. And then from Agape Satori, the message is, you need to understand both science and spirituality, both of them together. The key is learning how to combine the two so that you learn without limitation of what humans can measure, and also don't get carried away by all that you can imagine. Just as a skilled driver can navigate complex road conditions with ease, a mindful individual can navigate the intricate terrain of their own mind. Meditation is a practice as ancient as it is profound, offers us a powerful tool for mastering this internal landscape. When we meditate, we embark on a scientific journey within ourselves. Our brainwaves shift, our heart rate slows, our breathing deepens. These physiological changes are not mere side effects, they are the very essence of the meditative experience. As we delve into the depths of our consciousness, we unlock a reservoir of inner peace and clarity. Today's meditation is a very practical journey through the processes, or just some of the processes that happen in your body while you meditate. So if you're ready, let's get a little bit better at being skillful operators of these vehicles. You can close your eyes, and we'll start with the first few big breaths together. Here we go. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every slow exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. And while you continue your full body breathing, feeling your body rise with every inhale, and feeling your body soften and fall with every exhale, we'll have a conversation about some of the processes happening in your body right now. It's almost like your heart and your brain is listening to your lungs. For a moment, put extra attention on the exhale. Make the exhale specifically long and slow. And feel into your body softening with every long exhale. Your brain and heart is listening because as your exhale slows down, so does your heartbeat slow down. And even your brain waves come down a little lower and slower. One of the most important nerves in your body also happens to be the biggest, thickest nerve. Runs through your diaphragm, the muscle above your stomach and below your lungs, the muscle that is very active when you take these big belly breaths. It's that muscle that extends down into your belly as you inhale that makes it feel like you're breathing into your stomach. When you take these big belly breaths, the vagus nerve that runs through that muscle gets massaged by your belly breathing. And if you take the time for big, slow breaths, slowing the exhale, then the massaging of that vagus nerve is the trigger that switches on your calm nervous system. It is the belly breathing that massages the vagus nerve that slows down the heartbeat and the brain waves. Imagine for a moment you can see your heart beat slower. And imagine for a moment you can see your brain waves coming down lower. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And also lean your upper body over to the right. See if you can bring your left ear just a little bit closer to your left hip. And then see if you can bring your right ear just a little bit closer to your right hip. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, take a moment to acknowledge this vehicle. This vehicle granted you for the duration of your stay here on earth. Take a moment to show gratitude to this human body. Take your next big breath. breath hold is an amazing tool for body regulation and mind regulation. It is ancient wisdom that knows that our breathing is deeply connected to all of our body systems, and that breath work is often a very accessible entry to body regulation. When it comes to breath hold, one of the first things that happen when you hold your breath is that your brain gets an extra dose of oxygen. You see, the body understands a breath hold as something that could potentially be dangerous. When breathing stops, attention is needed. Normally, when we are in trouble, our brain, if we're still breathing, our brain will get enough oxygen to perhaps tend to what's going on. But if the trouble is specifically not breathing, then our body knows that our brain is the first thing that needs extra oxygen in order to figure out what's happening, because eventually this oxygen might run out. Every breath hold blesses your brain with more oxygen. Just imagine you could see that. You could see as you hold your breath how brain regions light up from the extra oxygen they're receiving. Take your next big breath. The next thing that happens to our brain and nervous system when we hold our breath is that in this attempt to pay attention, there's a question asked. The question is there danger? In my mind, it always looks like a meerkat popping out of its hole to try and see over the grass. Is there danger? Should I be worried? With every breath hold, your body asks this question, is there danger? And you are giving your body an answer. If you can find real comfort and real relaxation in your breath hold, the message to your body and nervous system is, nothing serious is happening here. Everything's peaceful. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, consciously find deep relaxation in your breath hold. Can you find comfort in the familiarity of the breath hold in your body? And as you release, be deliberate about telling your body, nothing serious is happening here. All is peaceful. Take your next big breath. Right now, you are very deliberately teaching your body. It's very easy, through life experiences, to become hyper aware of possible danger, to develop a highly strung nervous system that it gets triggered way more than it needs to. This exercise, this breath holding exercise, is an opportunity to teach your body how to deal with these triggers. The breath hold triggers a question. Is there danger here? Do we need to do something? And your answer to your body is, nothing serious is happening here. Soften. You are safe to be soft. The more we practice this, the more it gets embedded into our subconscious, and more other triggers get approached with an equal amount of calm. Because your body learns that not everything that feels instantly dangerous is necessarily a threat. Do it again as you take a big breath, as you dive deep into you and hold your breath. Have the conversation with your body. Let it know nothing serious is happening and it is safe to be soft. Take your next big breath. There are more ways in which we can practice exactly this. This is why things like cold plunge or cold shower has become popular. Because similarly, we take our body willingly to a place where it becomes triggered. This body asks the question, is there danger here? Should I be worried? And if, in those circumstances, perhaps in a cold shower, if you can get control of your breathing, especially as the cold water hits your skin, especially focus on a long, slow exhale. The same message is given to your body. Nothing serious is happening here, and not everything that seems dangerous is necessarily a threat. Remember to have this conversation with your body regularly. Not everything that seems dangerous is necessarily a threat. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every cell of your body. It is safe to be soft. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, feel your whole body dissolving, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. We'll spend this portion of today's meditation having a conversation about brain waves. And I'll talk you through a regular day of brain waves. When we just woke up from sleep to awake, we're coming out of a theta brainwave state into alpha. Theta being a lower brainwave state and alpha slightly higher. Now this doesn't mean that theta should always mean that we're asleep. We can be awake and in theta. It's just generally theta is correlated with sleep and dream. An alpha is a brainwave state that is calm, relaxed, and reflective. As we go about our day, start reading and answering emails, driving to work, our brainwaves go higher into beta. Beta is a high-functioning brainwave state. It's a brainwave state in which we are focused and task-oriented. Very often, as more pressure builds during the day and we feel some anxiety and stress, our brain waves are driven up higher and higher into high beta. High beta can be an extremely focused state, but very often it's a highly anxious state. As we wind down at the end of our day, as a generalization, I know this is not how it always goes, but as a generalization, our brainwaves come down lower into lower beta, and in the period before bedtime, often into alpha, calm, reflective. Then as we fall asleep, into theta, and perhaps even delta. Why this is very interesting for meditation is especially first thing in the morning. As you wake up from theta into alpha, you stay in that in-between space, especially if you meditate. While you're meditating, your brain waves will keep fluctuating between alpha and theta brain waves. Very calm, deeply relaxed. But also, that is where your subconscious is the most open. And it's really paying attention. So your influence in doing the programming that you want your brain to take on board, in rewiring your old patterns into new, more empowering ones, you have the biggest influence over that right now. Early in the morning, when your brain waves are naturally in that low state. We can, of course, during our day, have moments where we stop, get into a meditation, get into some deep breathing, and bring our brain waves lower. But it is naturally just more available to you first thing in the morning. You really are being the teacher to your mind and body right now. You're becoming pro at being an operator of this vehicle. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say your own. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning to be a better operator of my vehicle. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this amazing vehicle that I was granted for my time here on earth. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to fine-tune what I want to get out of this body. Take a deep breath in. But most of all, thank you for learning how to keep this body in balance. How to fine-tune the performance of this machine, but also take very seriously the rest that this machine needs. Keeping our body in balance, foot on the accelerator when that's what's called for, and foot off the accelerator when that's what this body needs. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Thank you for becoming a pro at being the operator of your marvelous human body. Anami, a very good morning. It's great seeing you. Hello, Elmore, good morning. Happy seeing you live with us. Thank you, Beatrix. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Maggie. Have a beautiful day, beautiful humans. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.